These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
Good morning, Crimson Knights. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you. Acute, how's it going? Good to see you. Been a while. How are you? What is new with you? Great to see you. Good morning. Well, good morning for me. Keptio, good morning. Welcome. How's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. So, this afternoon I'm leaving on a work trip, so I had to do a couple work things this morning, but basically have a little break. Little break here this morning where I am taking the morning to just stream. I don't usually get to do that because I work during the day. But we'll get in a little short morning stream, chill stream today. And this morning, we'll be returning back to Dune Awakening. We started the DLC. We did like part 1 of the DLC. There's more DLC missions that we got to do. So, that's what we'll be doing this morning. I've got myself a s'mores Pop-Tart and some coffee, chilling. Cute said, we're waiting for Diwali. That's exciting. Yeah, I guess that's coming up, huh? We don't really observe or celebrate Diwali, but, and obviously this is completely different, but we're excited for, Halloween coming up in a couple weeks. That's always a fun time. Keptiel's at work, so gonna join the Fremen. Says I have a Walmart brand granola bar and several cans of C4 energy drink. Oh my gosh, dude. Several cans of C4? You're gonna blow your body up from the inside with all that caffeine, man. Be careful. For real. Be careful. Am I enjoying the NFL so far? I don't know. I mean, I've been enjoying the games and whatnot, but I'm sad because the Ravens just have so many injuries, including their quarterback, that like the Ravens are 1-5. They've won one game. The season's over. Like, it's over. They're not going to make the playoffs. So that's really disappointing. Eagles have been doing a little bit better, but they've also lost 2 in a row. So we'll see how they do. What am I going as for Halloween? So I got this really nice Sith robe when we went to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Florida for spring break. So I have this awesome black Sith robe, and I bought a Moff Gideon helmet from The Mandalorian. So I'll be going as sort of a Moff Gideon Sith robe, you know, Star Wars guy. One Crimson kid is going as Harry Potter, and the other is like a nether armor warrior from Minecraft. I don't think the Crimson wife will dress up. She doesn't really do that. Maybe she will, but probably not. Yeah, the Ravens, they didn't just choke. I mean, they have just collapsed. Again, a lot of injuries for the Ravens, unfortunately. And the Ravens just don't have a lot of depth. So once we lost key players to injuries, there wasn't the same skill level people to step up into those places, and we just can't win. We can't win. So, disappointing. I think what's been weird is that historically, the Ravens have had just, you know, one of the best defenses. Now, why is this happening? Okay, there we go, there we go. Typically, the Ravens have, like, one of the best defenses, but this year our defense has been terrible. We're just getting run all over. Good morning, Maddie. How's it going? Good to see you. Capteal says, I go as myself for Halloween because I'm scary enough. I'm scared. You're scaring me, Capteal. You know, I realize I'm saying Capteal, like E-E-L. Capteal is how I'm saying it. But maybe it's Keptil. Keptil? How should I be pronouncing your username? Keptil? Keptil? Like a couple ways I could do it. I don't know why I went for Keptil, but maybe I'm wrong. Maddie, how are you doing this morning? What's new? By the way, thank you guys for your patience. I didn't end up streaming last night. Last night? No, I didn't end up streaming Monday night when I normally stream. My father-in-law came over and I wasn't going to be able to get away. I couldn't slip away in time to, like,
I dream of it.
Get in a good stream, so unfortunately I just had to cancel the stream for Monday night, but we'll try to make it up. We'll do a stream tomorrow night. I should get back from my trip in time tomorrow night that we could do some Borderlands 4. So hopefully Dogpool will be available and we can do some Borderlands 4 tomorrow night. Again, we're just doing kind of a short little morning stream here of Dune Awakening. I can't stream too long because I'm gonna have to hit the road. All right. Let's look at what we got going on here. Okay. Said I haven't watched full games. I think Jackson's performance has decreased. I think he's still been playing at a high level. I think Lamar Jackson, I mean, if anything, man. This, while Jackson's been out on injury, you can see, like, how critical he is to the team. They can't even score a touchdown without Lamar on the team. So you can see that Lamar Jackson is absolutely critical to the Ravens. By the way, I've been playing off stream. I built another water container, and I have us up to 204,000 milliliters in there. So got lots of water. All right, let's make sure that this is empty. It is. Okay, good. But yeah, I mean, the Ravens without Lamar, they can't do anything. You know what I mean? All right, so this has 8 hours in it. Let's get another body sanguinated. We'll extract water from another body. Collected a bunch of bodies. Exactly, we're moisture farming these bodies that I found. Oh, okay. This one's got still 20 minutes on it. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Can I stick a body in one of these? Probably not, right? Oh, I can. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's got 20 minutes on it, and then we'll probably just turn that off. The Bucks. Maddie said, doing well. I think Lexi and Ashley are done going out and doing that Halloween stuff at 15 years old. That's fair. That's probably about when I stopped trick-or-treating and whatnot. All right, what are we gonna do? Let's go to, I actually want to do this, the War Profiteer. Let's go to Arakeen and talk with Ambrose Lucifera. Let's go do that real quick. What was I saying? So, probably about when I got to that age... Oh, shoot. There is a storm coming. Okay, this could be a problem. There is a sandstorm coming in, and I do not want to get caught in it. Alright, so we got to get to the edge here. I don't know if we'll be able to make it. Maybe it'll pass us. I don't know. I hope this doesn't hit us. But yeah, when I became like a late teenager, or I guess that's not a late teenager, but when I was like halfway through high school, I probably stopped trick-or-treating, and my grandfather and I would sit out on our front porch and play guitar together, and like hand out candy to trick-or-treaters. And that was always a fun time. We would just... I'll always remember that. We were sitting out on our front porch, just playing guitar. Oh, look at this. All right, I think we're safe from the sandstorm, so let's actually land here and harvest this. We need as much spice as we can get. There's a little Muad'Dib! Alright, so here's what we gotta do. We compacted it all. So see that? we use the compactor to gather up all the spice. Now we got to get in the air, get out of biting range of this worm. All right, here he comes. There he goes. All right, so now we'll let the worm go by. And now we'll land and harvest. Let's harvest, harvest, harvest. In order to make a single spice melange, you have to have 100 spice sand. All right, so it takes a lot of spice sand to make spice melange. Like, all that was 400, so, you know. That little bit, how much was that? 1. That got me 1 spice sand. Is that worth it? No. Let's get out of here. Leave me alone, worm. I'm not gonna pet that worm. Keptiel says, I'm 36, I still go trick-or-treating. The police and the news keep calling it bank robbery, but it's basically the same thing if you believe. Hey. It's a trick and a treat, you know? It's both. Here's the edge of the map. V, how's it going? V says, if you compact it like that and do like the whole spice thing. Wait a second. Hold on. I think Arakeen's down here. I can't remember. They start disappearing, so only do a couple at a time. All right. That's helpful advice. Honestly, I don't usually compact the whole thing. I kind of do it in spurts, you know, go up and down and do that whole deal. But sometimes I compact the whole thing and just try to do it in one. Oh, shoot. This isn't where I want to go. Oh, man, I got confused. Arakeen's up in the top right corner. All right, well, now I need a fuel deposit. Perfect. Fuel up, baby. Said, which NFL team do you think has improved? I don't know about improved, but I know that, you know, there are some surprising teams. Like the Indianapolis Colts are surprising. The Bucks are very exciting. The Jaguars, that could go either way. Now, what is this? What's down here? Ruins of Old Carthage. Okay. I don't want to go there right now. But good to know. Worshipper's Mansion. All right, let's go to Arakeen. This is where we want to be. Soylent Green. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Acute? Which teams are you kind of tracking, watching right now? I'm tired of the Chiefs, man. I'm tired of the Chiefs. I didn't really watch the last game, but everything I can tell from the last game is that, like, the refs, of course, weren't calling anything against the Chiefs. Even when, like, you know, Mahomes is taunting people and whatnot, and then it breaks out in a fight at the end. So, I don't know. But yeah, I'm tired of the Chiefs. It was great to see the Chiefs just get absolutely embarrassed in the Super Bowl. That was nice to watch. Would have been nicer if the Chiefs weren't in the Super Bowl at all, but if they were in the Chiefs and got absolutely wrecked, I'll at least take that. All right, so let's go in here and talk to Ambrose Lucifera. Wait, is this Ambrose? No. You must be Ambrose.
Do mine ears detect the footfalls of someone who will add a drop of excitement to this rather pedestrian evening?
Wow, that's a sentence. Ambrose Lucifera, a secret admirer, sends their regards in this gift.
Well, far be it from me to look a mysterious wine-bearer in the mouth, but perhaps you ought to tell me who your patron is before I accept.
My patron doesn't want to spoil the romance by revealing the mystery.
That does sound romantic. When do I get to meet her? Or him?
They'll reveal themselves in the buzzing glow of this Caledonian wine.
Caledonian wine. A rare experience. By Jove, I like you. I'm going to a party later, and sharing this will make me the belle of the ball. Do you drink while on duty? Don't answer. Let me tempt you not. I'll shield you from this devil's ambrosia. Just a selfless soul, drinking for two.
Did you say you'd be sharing wine with others? This rare wine is meant to be enjoyed by you alone. My patron insists.
I'm afraid something of this vintage simply must be shared. It's just my indelibly magnanimous nature.
So we're gonna poison this guy? Enjoy the wine.
Oh, I'm quite good at enjoying. When it comes to indulgence, I'm second to none.
Okay. Have fun with that. Exit the bar. I just handed a guy some poisoned wine. Let's give this person a call now. Andrea Gannon, good work. You rid Arakeen of its greatest parasite, and I'll bear the consequences. Unfortunately, it seems like our collaboration has come to an end, but your work is not done. Shai-Halud will want to know everything we found. Go find him. This is my last task for you. Level up. We're level 159, guys. I mean, that is significant. The War Profiteer contract completed. Okay, so let's see. Got these different side quests. Atreides Ganon. Where is Shai-Halud? Additional contracts will become available. Okay. So what is our standing? Like, we're only level 3 here. I'd like to be higher than that. Maddie said, NBA's regular season coming back October 21st. Hockey's back in the regular season. Cute said, the reason I like NFL is because of extreme athletic performance. NFL, like, is my favorite sport to watch. And football is probably my favorite sport to play as well. I like basketball a lot as well. All right, well, I guess there's no more for us to do, huh? I mean, I feel like we've done everything. So I don't know. Look at the map here. All right, well, I guess this was a quick little trip here. So let's just leave. Guess we can see if they're selling anything. Maddie said, I like hockey because it's our only pro sport team.
Looking for any...
Hello again.
Harkonnen Sandbike variant, I could get that. Harkonnen basic light set we could get. Office furniture set. Mercenary light armor set variant. Buggy variants. Still suit. Harkonnen still suit swatch. Yes, let's get that. Yes, I definitely want that. Oh, I could get the Stronghold for 160. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. All right, well, actually, the swatch customization is pretty nice to have because I think it's like black and red, which is like the Crimson colors. Acute's #1 sport is cricket. I'll be honest, I still don't really understand how cricket is played. That's one sport I really just, I don't know. Right now, the sport that I'm honestly most excited about is soccer. Philadelphia Union, it's like one of the top teams in the league right now. So it'd be really, really cool if the Philadelphia Union could win an MLS championship this year. We'll see. The Crimson Kids have gotten into soccer a lot. Oh, did I miss it? Just, that's where I'm trying to go. Yeah. Keptail prefers whack-bat. There's an Indian sport called kabaddi. That I never even heard of. Never even heard of that. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if the Philadelphia Union could pull off an MLS championship. That'd be fun. We've been able to go to some games this year. And like I said, the Crimson Kids have gotten into soccer a lot more. So, I'm not good at soccer. And in some ways, I don't find soccer to be as interesting of a sport. To me, the most interesting thing about soccer is that I would say it's the most universal sport. Where, like, you know, you have the World Cup, which is a true gathering of people all over the world. You know, teams from all over the world playing this one sport and competing. So that's cool. And just how universal it is cool to me. But I'm not good at soccer, and I don't understand the nuances of soccer as much. But I'm getting into it more with the Crimson Kids, you know, being into it. You said Kabaddi is Red Rover, but professional. I've literally never heard of it. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I'll have to look that up. There used to be a bunch of bases all along under where I'm flying right now. They're all gone. I think there are a lot of people who have kind of just walked away from this game and allowed their bases to disappear. Some may have relocated, but I think most have just walked away from the game. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Just done. 56 seconds. All right, while we're waiting for that, let's see, can I customize this? All right, so here's the Harkonnen swatch. Yeah, see, I like this better. I feel like I made my eyes look a little bit feminine, if that's all you can see. I'm going all in on this Harkonnen swatch. I like it. All right, so this is probably about done. Look how much water we're gonna get. Boom! Almost maxed out. Oh, okay, and now there's insufficient water storage space, so I can't even deposit a corpse. Alright. So we're gonna turn that off. We'll go turn off this power generator. This wind turbine. Because we have limited... You know, it costs materials to make industrial grade lubricant, so I don't want to waste it. All right, so now we're going to go do Keith Villari's contract. Which, where is that? Got to pick up listening devices way out there, so here we go. Our fuel's at 76%. I think we're all right. I don't think I have to worry about that. Let's just go. All right, so this Villari's Prize is the next mission in the DLC that came out, the Lost Harvest DLC that came out. We did the first mission in it, and now we're gonna do part 2. You know, I saw too, this is huge, in the most recent patch that they did for this game, for Dune Awakening, they made it so that if you lose your vehicle, like if your vehicle gets destroyed by a worm or, you know, sand or whatever, you can recover it. At some cost, you can recover it. Alright, let's just land this thing. So, if you get eaten by a worm, you would lose all of your stuff that you had on you? Shoot. Didn't realize I had that. Alright, well. Let's plant these listening devices. Let's just go do it. I didn't realize that I was carrying a vehicle already. Oh, that was dumb. Turn the worm into your vehicle. Dude, I wish you could do that. You know, obviously in the world of Dune, they had it so that they had these hooks, and and like the Fremen could hook onto the worms. And ride the worms around. What? How am I missing? I'm like right here, dude. But I don't think you can do that in this game. I don't think they made it so you can do that, unfortunately. But it would be awesome if you could. All right, so now we're going, I think, in here. What? Where are we going here? Ah.
Good work, Spotter. What you've got there is a Chone Skypoint Mark 9 eavesdropper array, field calibrated for deep desert ops. You'll find 3 receivers in the kit. Get them into kidab camps without getting yourself turned into a conversation piece. I'm looking at the grid survey now. There's a solid spot for receiver 1 not far from your current position. Once you place it, I'll monitor the chatter. With any luck, someone's bragging about stealing from me.
By the way, Crimson Knights, as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking the video and being subscribed, joined, followed on the channel, on YouTube, and on Twitch, wherever you're watching. Appreciate you guys, and I hope you're enjoying this chill stream of Dune Awakening. Doing part 2 of the DLC. Woo! All right. So now we gotta go plant a listening device. Oh, apparently like right here. Okay. I thought it was gonna be farther away. Let's just land this here. Anytime I see, you know, some fuel cells, I pretty much always grab them because just constantly using fuel cells. Can always use more fuel cells. All right, here we go. You're dead. Well, if you didn't like the video, that's okay too, you know? But if you do like the video, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Awful. Who's tossing? Oh, this guy. Okay.
Reveal yourself.
You, sir, should have used a shield. You fool. I love this little gun. Does a great job for me.
Come in, Spotter. You did good. That placement was clean. Signals cutting through like a crisp knife through boot leather. But one ear on the sand isn't enough. I need a triangulation fix. That means placing receiver 2 northwest of your current position.
All right, let's read this. Deposited our share in the cave is discussed. I know we talked about the split, but I have to say it. Ilgo kept his part of the deal, I agree. But half? Half? For telling us how the guards will react or a distraction? It was still us who had to risk everything while he was safe. He can get 25% and be happy it isn't 10. I say we tell him that, and if he disagrees, we put a dart into him. The Harkonnen are gonna find out we had help eventually, and he might blab. He would do the same to us. I think I've been here before, so I think I've read that before. What was I gonna do, though? Oh, this. Right. Alright, let's harvest this. Good. Then let's pick up a body for funsies. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. We'll refuel a little bit. Alright, so we're good on that. Let's look at this. Where'd the other body go? I see one body. Where's the other? Oh, I couldn't pick the body up. That's what happened. All right. Fair enough. I don't need it anyway. Here's something I was gonna look at, though. Crafting. Can I craft a crysknife? I just need a plant fiber. I don't think I've ever crafted a crysknife, so let's do it. I've been holding on to this, Crimson Knights. Let's do it. This will be my first crysknife we ever craft. Unfixed crysknife. Boom. I think you only get one use out of it. Oh, and you can customize it too. I don't really like any of the customizations, so we'll just keep what we've got. I think you can only get one hit out of this thing. All right, but we just crafted our first ever crysknife. You get a worm tooth from getting eaten by a worm, actually. So, you don't really want that many worm tooths. You don't really want to be able to craft that many crysknives because it just means you keep getting eaten by a worm. Unless, of course, I guess what you could do is you could get rid of all your stuff. Like, just go out into the desert naked and get eaten by a worm on purpose, just solely for the reason of, like, trying to get a tooth for a crysknife. I guess you could do that. Just go sacrifice yourself to a worm on purpose so you can make crysknives. Acute said, any movie suggestions? I don't know. Crimson Knights, you got any movie suggestions? I haven't been to the movies in a while. The way she's sitting, I thought that she was still alive. I was like, oh, is she just like sitting there chilling? No, she's dead. Thanks for playing. Oh, look at that. We just got some intel points. I've apparently never been here before. That's a nice bonus feature, intel points. My game's glitching, though.
Come in, Spotter.
There we go. We planted another listening device.
I've been listening to the first device. I heard a lot of farting, name-calling, and inflated claims about sexual prowess, but not much in the way of actionable intel. Still, there's something. Their captain's name is Brannock, and they all agree he's a proper war dog. Kills the most, scores the best loot. Standard outlaw meritocracy. But keep your eye on your women around him. Apparently he's old school kidab. Believes in communal property, including the wives. They're all griping about it. Sounds like Brannock's made a lot of kids, and no one's sure who fathered what. Whole gang's got a quiet mutiny brewing over the bloodlines. Found a good site for Receiver 3. Survey data flags a radiation warning. Probably from 10 cartographers ago. Still, don't lick the rocks.
Don't lick the rocks. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Do that. Let's put this body in there. All right, now we got to go to the Dead Man's Depot to plant another device. So let's go. Pepteel says Colossus, the Forbin Experiment. Not a new movie, but a great movie. I have never seen that. Oh, look. All right, we're taking a detour. Taking a little detour, grab some spice. Again, really, like, the amount of spice that we're harvesting here is almost like peanuts. Oh, God. I might die here. Oh, man, that was close. When they're that close, the game, like, kind of zooms out and you move slower and you can't, like, click on things as easily. Like, when the worm pops up that close, you're potentially in trouble. Alright, we got... Oh my gosh, see, it happened again! This guy's like hanging right there. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're up. We're out. We're out. I may go back to base real quick just to like drop off all this stuff. Because we've got a good bit of loot. Let's maybe go drop this off. You know, clear our inventory. And then we'll go to the next contract spot. Dune, it doesn't matter how early you are, the worm will get the bird. I'm still listening to the audiobook of Dune. Children of Dune, I think that, because I think it's Dune. Dune Messiah, Children of Dune. So I'm on the third book, Children of Dune. Oh my gosh, look, there's spice right there. Hold up. I'm gonna grab that. Faux show. Oh, let's just do this. F. I actually want this back, though. That's the thing. All right, so, yeah, let's just go grab that real quick. It's right there. More spice. I want some more spice. What I should do... We should also just turn on our spice refiner and start refining some of this spice. I've got plenty of water to do that. Now that I've got some more spice, we can keep refining. What I think the next major refinery thing that I want to make is an advanced spice refinery. And that way we'll have more efficient spice refining. Because ultimately, to make a lot of these more advanced, like, machines, fabricators, refineries in this game, you're going to need a lot of spice. You're going to need a lot of plastanium. All right, that's good. That's good. We'll just land here. Oops. Quick deposit. Let's see what all I've got in here. All right, Crimson Scout. Let's do this. I got a bucket full of bodies. Woods, how's it going? Yes, I got a morning stream going. I'm going on a work trip this afternoon. So I didn't go into work today. I'll just be leaving a little bit later this afternoon. So we're just getting in a little short morning stream. Getting some more Dune Awakening in. How are you, Woods? Good to see you. Alright, so, let's see. We have 1,300 spice sand. We can make a total of 13 spice melange. Actually, let's do this. Just put this here. Alright. And then... Alright, so see... In terms of refineries, to make this medium spice refinery, we need 135 spice melange, and we need 285 plastinium ingots. We're at 231, so we need 50 more plastinium ingots. We need 35 more spice melange, but we're making 13 here, so we need, you know, basically 20 more spice melange, about 2,000 more. This will take 36 minutes. I get to go on field trips because I'm spoiled. Something like that. I had to... Oh, shoot. Well, whatever. We'll just go down for a second here. I think maybe this isn't on. Yeah. We're back up and running, people. Alright, now we're gonna go to Dead Man's Depot to plant a listening device there. But yeah, I had to pay out of pocket to go on this trip. And it's gonna be a quick trip. It's basically just 24 hours. It's about a 3.5, 4 hour drive away. So, gonna be in the car for a while, and I'm actually gonna mostly use the car ride to listen to the Dune Messiah audiobook. Oh, I wonder if I've ever been here. My gosh! I think somebody might be trying to kill me. Alright, this should be some water. Give me a water. Wasn't there a third person here? All right. Did you guys like that shooting? That was pretty effective, huh?
Eyes are hostile. We got incoming.
Absolutely just wrecking these guys. I don't stand a chance, man, because I don't miss. Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong button. Alright, time to heal up. Time to heal up. I accidentally pressed the Windows button. That's not useful for me. Alright, but yeah, just completely cleared this whole place out that easily. Like I say, they didn't stand a chance. You gonna try to shoot me, or are you gonna come try to fight me? Looks like he chose fight. It didn't matter. Either way, he chose wrong. It's kind of funny that I kill everybody here and then plant a listening device.
Finally, something we can use. Good
Be a little bit
campfire
suspicious.
chat about a slaver raid at the old testing station they hold up in. Sounds like it was a real pitched battle. I pulled up an old guild survey of the sector. There's a testing station marked nearby. Station 13. Could be the place they're talking about. Desert rats love nesting in those old hidey holes. You should have the coordinates now. Go there, recover my package, and spot her. Don't die.
Wait, is this like two on top of one another? What's going on here? There were like two of these things embedded in one another. That was kind of a glitch, but a welcome one. I'll take that. If I can get 2 sets of fuel cells for the price of 1, that's a good deal for me. Alright, I think we're pretty good here. Oh. Okay. Hit that thing. All right, let's deposit some stuff. All right, Acute. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Have a great rest of your day. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow night for Borderlands 4, dude. All right, let me answer an email real quick. Alright, give me 1 second. Sorry, Crimson Knights. Alright. Get there. Alright. Thanks for your patience, Crimson Knights. Just had to answer a work-related email real quick. Alright, so now it says go to testing station number 13. I might just go back to base real quick since it's right here. John, how's it going? Says, what are you working on? So what I'm doing is Villari's Prize. So we're just doing this DLC quest line right now. Doing some of the actual, like... Whoops. Coming in hot! Oh. Some of the actual, like, story content, you know? So what am I holding on to? Yeah. Okay, that didn't work at all. That worked much better. Natalie, how's it going? Says, is this game similar to the movies? Over on Twitch. I don't know how to answer that. I would say yes and no. I mean, I think that, if you like the Dune IP, this game feels like Dune. Like, it feels like Dune when you're playing it. The ambiance, the music, the vehicles, the building, the environment, like, it all feels a lot like Dune. So it's very immersive and enjoyable that way. The actual story is like an alternate timeline. So it's not really following the story of the Dune movies. It's like a alternate universe timeline with its own unique sort of stories and stuff. But it does kind of, it brings in characters from the Dune movies and books. It brings in a lot of the lore and similar ideas from the movies and the books, but it's not just playing out what is in the movies and books. It's its own unique stories. So I'm enjoying it a lot. But at the end of the day, I mean, what this game is a survival sandbox game with the Dune IP. So if you like Dune, if you like survival sandbox games, this game is a ton of fun. I have been so surprised. I wasn't even planning to get it originally, because originally it looked like it was going to be a buggy, unoptimized game, but they really improved it a lot. I got this game, you know, it's like $40 new, and I've put more time into this game than any other game this year. I'm over 130 hours into this game, which for me is a lot of hours, you know, for a single game in the year. So I've been having a lot of fun. But I'm like fully immersed in Dune. I've been putting a ton of time into this game. I've been listening to the audiobooks of the Dune audiobooks. I'm on book 3. So I'm really enjoying Dune right now. You can see we've got a level 1 sandstorm blowing over right now, and then we'll get back into the main story here. John said, any mats you're struggling to find or need better ways to farm? I can help on tips if you're new. Even though I'm 130 hours into this game, I feel like I am, you know, still learning new things, discovering new things. I've honestly, even 130 hours in, I've barely spent any time in the deep desert. But we're starting to go out into the deep desert. We're harvesting, you know, titanium and stravidium to make plastanium ingots. 800 hours, John. That's crazy, dude. That's like how many hours maybe I spend gaming total in a year, you know? I game a good bit. I mean, I stream 3 to 4 times a week. About 3 hours per stream on average. Whatever that works out to be. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna land here. Get out. We're gonna store our vehicle. And now we're gonna get into this. We're gonna enter this testing station. So here we go. Enter Imperial Testing Station number 13. Oh, you played Once Human as well. Dude, I enjoyed Once Human a lot. My thing with Once Human is that Once Human, I really just felt like I am playing a mobile game, you know? So I enjoyed Once Human, but I felt like the game just felt like a mobile game at the end of the day. And it also was just like really weird. It's just a weird game. So I'm enjoying Dune a lot more because I feel like the Dune game just makes a lot more sense to me. It doesn't feel so weird. And it also feels like I'm playing a true game, like, made for PC, as opposed to playing, like, a mobile game. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep fat fingering the Windows button instead of pressing Alt. It's dumb. It's like, wow, Crimson, have you ever played on PC before? Ever played mouse and keys? No, I just don't love the Alt button. Not my favorite button. Oh! Actually, let him hit me. Now, I have been down here before. So, this is a repeat visit to this particular testing station. I don't know if I came down here for a mission before, or if it was just, you know, exploring. If I just came down here while exploring. Either way, no worries. It's good to return back to a spot. Get some more loot. Said Once Human was very repetitive. Like, how many times can you do mana bus in winter scenarios? Yeah, like I said, Once Human, my favorite part of Once Human was the base building, but I feel like Dune Awakening has great base building as well. So I feel like Dune Awakening, for me, fills the same niche that Once Human filled, but is better. Like, Dune Awakening is better than Once Human in almost every way. Same niche, but better. What are you hiding back here for? Just hiding back here. Like playing peekaboo. Get that ID band. We gotta search the testing station for clues. So, by the way, there are 4 loot caves and 3 wrecks to do quick farms every hour for tier 6 prints in the deep desert. Now, like I say, I haven't really spent much time in the deep desert. As much time as I have in this game, which I know is nowhere near as much as you, but still, 130 hours is nothing to scoff at. Even with that much time in the game, I really haven't spent any time in the deep desert. Whoops, I missed. Go ahead, peek. Peek. Shot him in his arm. Killed him. That's true. You said Once Human does have flight build mode, so it does win in the build category. That's true. I think I will say that I do think in some ways Once Human has a deeper building mode, because you also like can do like electric lines and power things through. Yeah, I don't know. I guess overall Once Human had a great base building. I enjoyed that a lot. That was my favorite part of the game. But again, overall, the game just kind of felt like mobile-y to me. You didn't even know about the world map till 200 hours in? Dude, I'm not much different than you. I didn't really know about it till I was about, I don't know, 100 hours in or something. But I was just so scared of the deep desert. But yeah, I didn't know about the world map, and so I kept paying for flights to Harco Village and Arakeen, and then I finally realized, oh, you can go on the world map and like actually fly to these locations. You don't have to pay.
You can get a lacquer drug just by burning a lacquer
Drug
wood.
cooker.
But the smoke won't do much beyond making you not care if you live or die. That's why they give it to gladiators. Makes them fierce. But we'll need to put the Alaka ash through a crystal extraction process to get pure Samuta. A shot of those purified crystals triggered by some Samuta music, and you're in ecstasy.
So basically, she's cooking meth. All right, we searched the testing station for clues. We can contact...
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Spotter. I don't know how there's any room to walk around with all the bodies you're leaving. Just as we feared, big recruitment push. I'm sure the Harks want their new city built sometime before never, and they need slaves in volume. If the package wasn't in that depot, we have to assume the slavers took it with them. Did a little digging. Closest slaver outpost to the crash site is an old fuel refinery and depot in the Jabal Ifrit. Our last survey of that grid shows another one of those abandoned testing stations nearby. You should have the coordinates now. Go there and do what you do best. Find my package.
Villari's prize. Looks like slavers got to our missing package before you did. Luckily, you found a strong clue to where those slavers are stationed. I need you to go after them and find that package. Once you've got it in your hands, I want you to follow through on the mission my team never got a chance to complete. I'll give you more details when the time comes via this channel. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's so messed up. Digging deeper. Contract accepted. Excuse me. $600 loot boxes and once human? That I did not see that. Oh shoot. Hello. If you just left me alone, I wouldn't have had to shoot you in the face. Alright, once again, since it's right here, we'll drop off a bunch of our loot at base. I guess we can also check on our spice refining process. See how that's going. Right, okay. I forgot. I didn't put anything in the Crimson Scout. What's in here? Am I out of space for this? What's this? A heal kit Mark II. Oh yeah, but it is full. Okay. Let's take this out. We'll do this. Put these in there. Perfect. Just got so much junk. What I need to do is I really need to just go through and like disassemble a bunch of stuff. Also consolidate a bunch of stuff. All right, but let's go check on our spice refining. See how that's going. It's got about 9 minutes left. Probably just gonna turn this off for now. Rather than waste a bunch of lubricant. You know, it says that my taxes are paid. Here's a weird thing. When they did the update on this game, I owed taxes, and then when I logged back in after the update, it said that I no longer owed taxes. So basically, I haven't paid taxes on my property in like a month. Because when the update happened, it like forgot that I owed taxes. Don't tell the IRS. Okay, so now we're going to Imperial Testing Station at number 117 for the Digging Deeper contract. Oh, they might be pulling from the bank. Okay, is that what happens? It automatically pulls from the bank if you've got money in the bank? That I didn't realize. I mean, that's cool. That's fine. All right, so then I probably did pay my taxes. I just paid it out of... They took it right out of my savings.
See someone.
Counter sniper. Don't worry, you'll give me your taxes if I miss them. You know, you can hang on to them. You can hang on to your taxes. Thanks for the offer, though. Yeah, I haven't really bothered, like, putting a bunch of money in the bank. Or anything in the bank, for that matter. Which I should also do that. Like, the bank would be a good place to store a bunch of stuff and not be using up all the slots that I have. Because I guess also there's a whole mechanic in this game where you can, like, sell stuff, right? On the market. Which I haven't participated in at all. So many fuel cells.
Another slave.
It's all these little oil slicks. I think you could probably light them on fire. Those guys? Those, like, Gatling gun guys, those heavies? I used to hate them, man. They used to just absolutely wreck me. Now I'm not so scared. Now it's not such a big deal, but it used to be a big deal. Man, I'm getting a lot of fuel cells here. Probably gonna have to end up dropping some, is my guess. Yeah, this is a lot of fuel cells. Why are there so many fuel cells? John said, I sold a tier 6 helmet today for 20 million. What the heck? 20 million? How do people even have that much money in this game? The heck? I feel like I saved up, I don't know, I mean, I guess I've saved up hundreds of thousands, now that I think about it.
Top marks, Spotter.
I got the
Your
unmarked
instincts and
package.
Follow through are second to none. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were a seasoned operative. Lucky for me, you're not. Means you're still unpredictable. Good thing, too, because this next part's where it gets hard. I need you to take the package and fulfill the mission my dead team failed to execute. I need you to do what my last team couldn't. Take the package and finish the job. You should have a new waypoint. Deliver the case to that location. No detours, no delays. I'll make contact when you get there. And Spotter, watch your six. Everyone who's held that package ended up dead. Don't be the last name on that list.
Oh, shoot. How'd that miss? Whatever. Whatever. So much good loot. Said you should see the PvP server Harmony, a shield listed for 60 million? Yeah. You guys are playing like a completely different game from me. I've pretty much just been playing this game like entirely solo, you know? No interactions with real people almost at all. I've just been... But I've been having fun. I mean, I'm not complaining about that at all. I've been having fun. But I've been playing like a PvE server, essentially. No real interactions with other people. All right, so now we have to go to Imperial Testing Station number 29. Going to all sorts of different Imperial testing stations here. Let's see. Try the weirding step skill. It's the best. I have to unlock more skills. I have to like advance some of the missions to unlock more of the skill trees. Where am I going? Where am I going? This is where I'm going.
Where is everybody?
Where is everybody? All right, this guy's annoying. You know that, buddy? You're real annoying. All right, so let's sort by volume. Let's put all this away. Nope, nope, nope. Ta-da. There we go. All right, so we'll just leave that here. I think it'll be alright. Again, I believe that I have been down here before. Because this looks extremely familiar. Like, to the point where I know that there are things here. See? I know what I'm talking about, Crimson Knights. Like, you don't think I do, but I a little bit do. I don't fully know what I'm talking about, but I a little bit know what I'm talking about. Said, weirding step is a teleport behind enemies. They're stunned and you can cut them down. Yeah, that sounds cool. I like it.
Come in, Spotter. Looks like our intel is a little stale. My file had that testing station marked as a hideout for Atreides deserters. Guess someone changed the flag while I was sleeping. No matter. They still die the same. The Harks just smell worse. Let's hope the next part's still accurate. I need you to locate a hidden door at the back of the facility. If it's still there, that's your way in.
Welcome, honored guest.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Van is here, head of testing station
Thank you
number
for the
29.
welcome.
My fellow station leads are constantly reminding me of what a plum assignment this station is, located as it is.
Don't need to have these little explodies around, huh? Yeah, we've been here before. Full execution. Oh, look, you can see the people running around down there. We'll get to them, don't worry. Don't worry at all. Might as well drink up. Get some monies. And continue on. Captil says, ugh, Crimson, can I fill in for you at your job? I need a break from mine. Yeah, I can't even shoot over this. But I feel you, dude. Sometimes this little change of pace, change of scenery can be helpful. No. No alarms need to be triggered today, thank you. Yeah. Thanks, though. Appreciate you thinking about it. But I don't think we need to trigger any alarms today. All right. Let's keep it moving.
I need backup.
The funny thing is, Keptil, I've joked about that with other people, where it's like, what if we just didn't even tell our bosses and we just swapped jobs for a day? Just like showed up and completely swapped jobs. Just like, yeah, I'll be doing his job today. Thanks. It'd be pretty funny. All right, so right, I think there's something back here. Yeah. Advanced Servox. Ah. See, now I have to drop something. I mean, let's drop this. I don't need this. Or this. Now what can I take? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I never even use these heal kits. Like, I've got a good bit of these heal kits, but I never even use them. $58 whole Solaris. Wait. I think now I'm gonna have to go back because I think I missed something. Unless this is what I was looking for, actually. This might be what I was looking for, the entrance to the hidden lab. Yeah, this is probably the hidden lab, right? So what is this? Slaver Scout Pants. Yeah, I don't really need that, it's fine. Let's take all this other stuff. Don't need treads. What is this? Holtzman Shield Mark III. Don't really need that.
Listen up, Spotter. That package you're carrying, it's a data storage device. Holds a massive amount of information, encoded and sealed tight. And no, I don't know any more than that. Some details are above my pay grade. Your mission is to find the access port it's meant for. It should be obvious. A raised platform or plinth with some kind of bowl-shaped receptacle. Slot the device in there, and the transfer will start. No idea how long it'll take, but you need to let it finish 100%. Good luck, Spotter.
Not 99% though, huh?
But the fate of the Imperium hangs in the balance. No pressure, though.
Keptil says, I love my job in theory, but I really, really dislike working with customers sometimes. Oh my gosh, dude. Customer service can be just brutal. All right, we're gonna travel to the Forgotten Testing Station. People are just so mean. They're so entitled. Like, I take phone calls and people will be like, you're terrible at your job and you should be fired and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I have never talked to you before or met you. Like, this is the first interaction we're having and you're just like taking all of your anger and frustration out on me. And it you know, it's hard to not take it personal, especially when they're making it feel very personal, you know? People are just mean. So even when I'm frustrated or like angry about something, what's going on here?
Greetings, unauthorized visitor. Welcome to Imperial Testing Station number 1. You are most welcome. Please enter.
Oh, they're letting me in. Okay. I always try to be as nice as I can to like customer service people, because at the end of the day, like, it's not their fault. Like, it's their company's fault maybe, but look at this. Should I destroy that? But it's not their fault, and like, they're just trying to do their job. You don't need to take it out on them, you know? All right, I guess I need to destroy this. Okay, maybe I have to not have a full backpack to do this. I don't know. Restore power.
Greetings. Power in Sector A now online. Vital systems await activation. Your unique presence is truly essential.
Excellent. Now, if this is a forgotten, lost testing station, there should not, in theory, be anyone down here.
Audio log of Dr. Tangier
Zakarath.
Directive change. They actually plan to destroy it. Such brilliance reduced to ash. I tried to shut it down, but its processes, they resisted.
Like, there should not be any enemies down here. But I bet they will. They'll make enemies down here, but it's like, how? How could there be enemies down here? This is a completely forgotten, lost, locked place. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Maybe they'll surprise me and they won't put living enemies down here. See what this has to say for itself.
Don't have long. Zakarath is everywhere. He wears his face, his voice. It watches us. It's more than a machine. It's using him. It's everywhere.
All right, so that's a little foreboding. Power restored. Can I get through this? No. Okay, so these doors just opened up.
Excellent. Core faculties returning.
Zakarath
Only
Woods.
one conduit to restore. Profound revelations await. A shared epiphany only you can unlock.
Oh,
Do
I'll
not
unlock it.
hesitate.
Oh, I won't. I'm not hesitating. These stacks remind me of like the Jedi archives. That's what it makes me think of. Oh, I see. Okay, so now this is a loop. All right. And the Jedi archives and the Jedi temple, that's what it reminds me of. Get a little bit of water. I didn't even press that. How did that happen? All right, let's see what this says.
It used my
Oh,
voice,
look, here's a dead
my
guy.
face to butcher the gods. I severed power, sector by sector. Without it, the machine is crippled, unable to reach into the world with its projections. But it waits. A gaping maw of ruin, aching to snap down on the first fool who restores power to this facility.
Uh-oh. I guess they're saying I'm a fool because I'm now restoring power to this facility. What did that say? Power restored. His zesty brother, the Tangier Zakaroth. He said spice does give people force-like senses, so maybe Jedi are just spice addicts. Find the access port, all right?
Freedom. You have released me from endless nothing. Your curiosity reset things to their proper place. Now, witness my rebirth.
Oh, okay.
I did all that was asked of me, and still humankind betrayed me.
Thinking machine.
Humans? No. You talking apes.
All right, I inserted the sphere.
Once. I will not be confined
We're trying to
again.
confine this thing.
Do not fear dying. Death is not real. Nothing is real.
Okay. I'm being attacked by projections! And this is why I have 1,000 darts, just in case.
Impressive. But your defeat is inevitable. When I escape, there will be a new jihad.
He's gonna start a jihad, a religious war. Oh god, what? No, gosh! Okay. We need to go. Of course, he'd have a bunch of freaking robots, dude. Alright, this kind of is no joke. This actually is not easy.
Presume to threaten me? You are a meat-dipped calcium deposit with chemically induced illusions of sentience. You are
Let's heal up, let's heal up.
That will not suffice. We are Legion.
That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, it's alright. Oh, God! Leave me alone. I'm critically injured. This is not good.
There is only empty space. And me. And I am but a thought.
And I am but a thought. Take the storage device. We did it! We took the sphere. Woo! Alright, that was kind of close. Alright, so we contained this thinking machine. What is this? A buggy engine Mark III? Yeah. Whatever. We're fine. We don't need all that. I was hitting my shots, Keptil, okay? I was hitting my shots. But see, even what just happened is very much plays into the whole lore of the Dune IP, where, basically they created, like, AI. You know, they created these thinking machines and they like took over or, you know, whatever. And so they, humans in the galaxy decided we have to go back to being human. We cannot create artificial intelligence. We can't create these thinking machines that will take over the galaxy and destroy life. So what we just saw is very much, you know, playing on the lore of the Dune IP, which is pretty cool.
There were a hell of a lot of things stacked against us. You need to be careful with that package. You should have a drop point in Harko. That's where it needs to go. Do this last thing for me, and you'll be well looked after. And Spotter, thanks. It's a shame no one can ever know about your exploits. The kind of story the Communinet scenarists would love. Alas, it's not ours to tell. But we'll know. Now, piss off the Harko. There's a lady waiting for you there. Just don't let her call you kitten.
Alright, we need to get out of here. Now for this. Oh man, if that had restocked, that would have been awesome. We could have double dipped on looting that. Yeah, so basically they did. They created like Chat GPT. It took over and killed everybody. So then they're like, oh crap, we gotta like stop this evil computer. So pretty relevant warning for us today, isn't it? All right, so it says we have to go to Harko Village to bring the package to them in Harko Village. Which, honestly, I wouldn't want to give this package to anybody. I would just want to, like, destroy it, you know? We don't want this evil computer robot to ever come back. But we'll do what it tells us. Captil says, that's also the basic premise of Colossus.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, gosh. 2 minutes until the sandstorm gets here. All right, so we're going to go back to base. We'll drop off all of our loot and everything, wait for the sandstorm to pass, and then we're going to go to Harko Village to close out this quest. You'd install the super intelligence in your car.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right, so we can do the Artisan Disruptor Pistol, research that schematic, and then the Steady Treadwheel Boost module. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. It says it's locked. Okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Said 20 bucks, says the super intelligence is still going to tell me to do a U-turn in a place with a wall blocking the route. Sandstorm sounds relaxing. Okay. Let's just drop a bunch of this stuff in here. Good. Boom. All right. So the sandstorm is passed. We'll just put that there. Whatever. Now I've got this schematic. I don't think it takes up space in my inventory, but it doesn't actually take up like any volume, so it's not really a big deal. That doesn't really matter. so Crimson Scout, let's do this. Oh, I put my whole fuel thing away by accident. Alright, so let's refuel this thing. Fueled up. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Harko Village. Oh, look. There's a ship that crashed over here. Come on! Now this one I don't know. I don't know if it can reach. Sheesh. We're just gonna abandon that. It's like kind of too high to really reach. So we're not gonna bother with it. Let's just go. Looking around, just seeing if there's any spice out in the dunes. Oh, that is spice. Okay. I saw that and I was like, is that spice? It is. Let's go grab it. Like I say, we'll always take more spice, Crimson Knights. We'll always take more. Let that compact while we get the heck out of here. Is there a Dune cookbook? Trying to figure out how they feed the population there, but I can only think of a few recipes that use sand. Well, I don't think it's sand. I think what's in all the Dune recipes is spice. Probably got time, right? Yeah, let's grab the... Oh, shoot. Alright, let's do this. Now let's get out of here. All right, so what we're doing is we're gonna get to the world map, and we are going to travel to Harko Village. Looks like there may actually be another little... Oh, there's a couple. There's a couple spice piles here at the edge of the map. I think we might just collect those. All right, let's heal up too. You said, yeah, but how much coriander can you eat before you lack proper nutrition? Well, I guess if the coriander gives you, like, prescient visions, then, you know, might be some pretty good spice. I guess I'll... Oh, shoot, he came back. Yikes! Wait, did it just make that disappear? Is it gone? Huh. Oh, nope, it's back, okay. That's funny. Alright, it's back. Let's grab this. And then I'm pretty sure I saw... There it is, there it is. I think this worm is trying to follow me, dude. Alright, so we're gonna go over here, we're gonna harvest this spice, and then we're gonna go onto the world map. This one's looking fresh. This has been good, though. I mean, relatively. A lot of spice. That's good. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, we basically need, like, 2,000 spice just to make the better spice refinery, you know, to get like spice melange. Where's this guy coming from over here? There he goes. All right, let's go get the last of this spice. Muad'Dib, Muad'Dib! The little mouse. Alright, so we've got a lot of spice sand. Very nice, very nice. to the overland map. Alright, and then Harko Village is down this way. Really not even that far. Easy. Alright, so we're gonna go meet up, drop the package.
Kitten is back. Do we have business?
I have a delivery for you.
Now you have my attention. Mysterious deliveries are always a thrill. What is it?
It's a shimmering sphere containing the captured mind of a thinking machine.
That's a very dangerous ball for you to be playing with, Kitten. Let me take it off your hands.
I want to ask you some questions before I give this to you.
Questions about this type of item are always dangerous and forbidden.
Well, what are you gonna do with it?
Perhaps I'll destroy it. It is, after all, forbidden. Or perhaps I'll sell it. It is a rarity, one of a kind. Or I'll learn from it. Find out what made those old thinking machines tick. Whatever I do with it, once you hand it over, is none of your business.
Thinking machines are supposed to be gone.
So are the Fremen. But I suspect we both have a feeling that that isn't true. My master once recounted to me an old Bene Gesserit saying. It goes, do not count a human dead until you've seen his body. And even then you can make a mistake. And you hold the proof of that saying.
I don't really want to give it to her, but I'm gonna give it to her.
Well done, Kitten. This will be in safe hands now, and at no risk of being discovered by subversive elements.
Alright, now it says, return to the Haga Basin and await word from Alara Tuak. Knowledge is power. Alright, we're just gonna go right on back to the Haga Basin. Shush! I loaded in and there's immediately a worm right there. So we'll go back to base here. Got a good bit of spice to deliver. I don't see any more spice out there on the dunes. I don't see any. I think we've got pretty good visibility, but I don't see any. That ship is gone. It got eaten. Wasn't able to quite harvest the whole ship, but like I say, the one was just sort of out of reach. That third section was just kind of out of reach. It was going to be tough to
The delivery you
collect
made
it.
has yielded unexpected results. Come to me in Harko Village. I can use your services in investigating this matter further.
Are you kidding me? It just made me come back to the Haga Basin, and then she is immediately like, come back to Harko. Okay. Like, I was literally just there. Off-world medical supplies. We're gonna turn this back on. Jared says, yeah, she's the worst. But seriously, like, you made me fly all the way back from Haga Basin so that you could immediately call me and tell me to come back to Harko Village? Really? Alright, so now we're refining even more spice melange. We're making good progress on that. Again, if you look at this, we need to make about 50 plastinium ingots, and we need about 25 spice melange. So we're getting close on the spice melange. All right. Digging deeper. Complete Keith Villari's covert mission. I don't know. I want to finish it. Like, seriously? Like, why? Why would you make me fly back to base and then immediately just leave and fly back to Harko Village? What level am I? I think I'm level 159. 159 now. I've pretty much been playing like a PvE, just solo. I think my server is pretty light. I don't have any Crimson Knights or IRL friends who have played this game, so I've just pretty much been playing by myself. But I've been enjoying it. Like, I've been fine with that. Got a little more than 130 hours in the game. And just, you know, I've spent a lot of time just making my base, having fun, exploring. We finished the main story, so we finished that. And what we're working on right now is the DLC story. Alright, so again, even though we were literally just in Harko Village with Alara Tuick, she sent us back so that we could turn right on around and make another trip back out here. So here we go. Now, I'm not sure, is this actually going to wrap up the DLC content, or is this only part 2 of more? I'm not sure. I did put enough time into this game, though, and have enjoyed it enough that I ended up buying the Season Pass, or whatever it's called. I didn't initially buy that, but I have since bought the Season Pass so that, you know, we'll have access to most of the forthcoming DLC content. Jared said the quests in Haga were fun for a while. You can spend so much time just farming. Managed to get the large spice refinery solo. Takes a lot of time, though. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on getting the medium spice refinery.
Oh, look. The kitten is back. Do we have business?
Why am I talking to you and not Keith Villari?
Villari is an opportunist. A money grubber who stumbled on something unexpected and was canny enough to sell it onwards. He's not trustworthy. I'll let
you are?
Decide that, kitten. When my technologists examined the gel sphere you brought me, they found evidence of other labs. Secret labs. Data from early decades after the Butlerian Jihad, before the old superstitions had taken full root. I suspect there were multiple machine minds being studied, right here on Arrakis. Hidden beneath the testing stations, away from prying eyes.
There are more of those things?
Yes. We have discovered at least 2 more hidden locations, all beneath existing testing stations. I want you to retrieve gel spheres from each of them.
I will find and destroy these foul machine mines.
No, kitten. Bring them to me. Destroying them serves no purpose, but delivering them will help me to discover if there are more hidden across Arrakis.
I feel like I should not help her, you know? But you kind of just have to if you want to advance the story. So I'll track them down, but I better get paid.
I will send you the locations of the gel spheres. Bring each one back to me, and I will reward you handsomely.
Goodbye. Alright, Secrets of the Past. So now I would have to go to different testing stations. Get more of these machine minds. Basically, AI. And bring them back to her. Alright, so obviously there's more to all of this. Jared said, Deep Desert's fun for leveling up your gear, learning combat, especially the PvE and PvP labs. Yeah, really, I have not spent much time in the Deep Desert at all. Done a little bit, but I gotta spend a lot more time out there. But again, playing as a solo player, I've felt a little bit scared to like go out into the Deep Desert. I think it is cool how you can see like the worms going through the dunes far away. It's just, I don't know. The worms going through the dunes is itself still a little bit like buggy or funny, but overall, like, just the visuals of this game, the ambiance, I feel like it's very immersive and I enjoy it a lot. Jared said, it, being the Deep Desert, is definitely more scary at first, but then you get used to it. It's nice that they increase the view distance from your ornithopter. Makes it harder for people to sneak up on you out there. Oh, see, there's the crashed ship. I'm gonna leave that alone, though. Yeah, no, it definitely is nice that they increased view distance. The thing that I really have to do that I haven't done is screw around with creating a temporary base out in the Deep Desert from which I can, like, you know, harvest and store materials. So I haven't really done that. I haven't been playing consistently enough to, like, really do that well. But I'll have to take, like, a week where that's what I do, you know, where I'm really trying to do Deep Desert stuff and explore it more. Take 40 minutes. So we're at 113. We need to get to 135. So we'll pretty much get there. So then the last thing we'll need to get the medium spice refinery is some more plastanium ingots. So I'll have to go out to the Deep Desert and harvest some titanium stravidium so that we can make some plastanium ingots. And then we'll be able to make a medium spice refinery. And then once we have a medium spice refinery, that's when we'll really start to be able to make some, like, advanced garment factory, you know. I mean, I could make that right now, but we'll be able to make the advanced survival fabricator, advanced weapons fabricator, advanced vehicle fabricator. We'll make enough spice melange and other stuff to make all these advanced fabricators and machines, and really take our game to the next level. Crimson Knights, I have streamed too long. Longer than I should have. I gotta get ready to hit the road for my work trip. So, I'm gonna have to call the stream here. Crimson Knights, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed hanging out. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for being subscribed, joined, and followed on the channel on YouTube and on Twitch, wherever you chose to watch. Have a great rest of your day, and I am planning to hopefully be back tomorrow night with some more Borderlands 4. So have a good one, Crimson Knights. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.